back with another case study. Today we're talking about Southside. He's a 32-year-old hip-hop producer. He's called Southside because he grew up on the south side of Atlanta, Georgia. He started producing music at 14 years old when his uncle got him his first computer. A few short years later, he was discovered by Riverdale, Georgia rapper Waka Flocka, who introduced him to the self-proclaimed East Atlanta Santa. That's rapper Gucci Mane. Gucci signed Southside to his record label 1017, where he's credited for a ton of songs with Gucci Mane and Waka Flocka, but he's also credited for work he's done for other artists like Future and Drake, as well as Rick Ross, Kanye West, and many more. Southside is pretty successful with a net worth of about $4 million. So as you can imagine, he's had his share of a lot of women coming to him, and he's been less than smart when dealing with them. In 2018, he met his on-again, off-again girlfriend, city girl rapper Young Miami. A year after meeting her, Young Miami gave birth to their baby girl in 2019. The city girl already had a son with another man before she met Southside. And then Southside, he had a basketball team of kids. At least the starting lineup. I'm talking 5 kids before he even met Young Miami. Just a bunch of kids with multiple baby mamas. During happier times as a couple, Young Miami bragged about how Southside would easily drop $100,000 on her to celebrate her birthday. So in true city girl style, she made sure she was sucking up as much of his resources as she possibly could. Now Young Miami, she's moved on to Diddy, who she's been linked to ever since the two were spotted together in June 2021 at a birthday party for P. That's the CEO of Quality Control Music, home of superstars like the Migos and Lil Baby. She recently told fans she was happy now, while hinting that Diddy had her make some changes, like making her weave more natural looking, no crazy colors, no lace fronts. Her nails had to be cut shorter with a more classic look as opposed to the stripper nails. She even changed her voice up a bit, I guess to sound more proper. So Diddy is over there whipping Carisha, aka Young Miami, into shape, and it looks like she's trying to straighten up a little bit so that she can continue to have access to him, and I guess all of the luxury that comes with dealing with a mogul like Diddy. It's been recently reported that Diddy is giving Young Miami $250,000 per month just for spending money. So don't be surprised when you see more and more women expecting for their boyfriends to give them allowances. Honestly, these women already know that men are not marrying them, so they've been trying to find other ways to still get wife benefits without ever being married, which is why they want everybody to take care of their kids in the first place. As far as Southside, well, he's still dealing with the drama from his other baby mamas. One of them made a GoFundMe and told everybody that he's not helping her financially anymore because she filed paperwork to put him on child support. Her initial goal was $2,500, but she realized that no one was helping her and they wouldn't donate, so she ended up dropping her goal down to $1,500. And at the time of this recording, she had raised $110. And that's another thing about raising kids today. Why are these clothes so expensive? $2,500 or even $1,500 for school clothes for one kid? And the title here on GoFundMe, it says, "Help RJ get school clothes since his dad won't help." And the first thing I thought is, why is this everybody else's responsibility? GoFundMe was not designed for this. She says, "Hey, my name is Ashley, and I'm a single mother of 2 to a 7-year-old boy and a 10-year-old girl, and I am currently unemployed due to CV and being a full-time caregiver and provider for my diabetic daughter. Times have been hard for us this year while maintaining bills and putting food on the table. My son's father is a wealthy producer named Southside 808 Mafia, which refuses to send support payments for his 7-year-old son. He knows this is his son and has stopped supporting since I am seeking child support through the courts because he is not consistent with helping with his son with his half." Now, immediately, you have a lot of women calling Southside a deadbeat dad. And I'll say this. Southside is a perfect example of what men shouldn't do. You're not supposed to go around producing kids with everybody. He's had babies all over the place, just like Nick Cannon. By the way, what's going on with Nick Cannon? He's out of control too right now. I was also surprised to see many other women holding his baby mama accountable. Like this one. She said, "Girl, it's called being a single parent. Women do this every day. You don't see them begging on GoFundMe. Pretty sure you got luxury, but you begging on GoFundMe." Another said, "First of all, y'all make GoFundMe for everything. This is for people who's really in need." Another woman, she's so fed up that she said that they should get rid of GoFundMe completely. She said at this point, GoFundMe site needs to be removed. She was basically saying that they're taking advantage of people's acts of kindness. She said, where is her job? So tired of this ongoing debate. And that's true too. You have a lot of people taking advantage and misusing GoFundMe, like Daisha Kelly, the Las Vegas woman who said she needed $2,000 to avoid getting put out of her apartment. She went on CNN with 3 kids, telling her story, ended up raising over $200,000, only for everybody to find out those are not even her kids. So she is right about that. And unfortunately, they're messing it up for people who may really be in need. Another lady says, "So does a daughter have school clothes? Just curious." And then here's a single mother of 2, a hairstylist. She said, "My pride would never let me do this. As a mother, get off your A and make it happen. F what he won't do. Not saying he shouldn't be helping, but that's your kids, period." So my thoughts on this really quick. She says that she's unemployed due to CV, but really, plenty of people are hiring right now, ma'am. You can even work remote on a lot of these jobs. Companies are literally begging people to come back to work. Then you know they got the stimulus checks for all these kids, as well as their new monthly child support payments. That's what I like to call them, that they're able to get every month from the government. It started in July, approved by President Biden. On top of that, she said Southside was helping her financially, but recently stopped when she filed for child support. So how have you been so-called struggling for so long due to CV? I don't know, just sounds crazy. And then my last point about this. The title says her son needed school clothes because his dad wouldn't help. Yet she's talking about the daughter's issues to gain sympathy. Because in the GoFundMe, she doesn't have the picture of the son alone. She has the picture of both kids. Is your daughter's father helping? Did you already purchase clothes for her? Or did you want Southside to pay for both kids? You know, this is a learning lesson for the guys out there. You do not want to be like Southside. He's very reckless. He had no discipline. Not only did he get with all of these single mothers who already had kids, he became the second baby daddy to most of these women. And now he's a baby daddy with all these kids, with all of these women. And this goes for men and women. I mean, if you meet someone with a child and they already have a baby mama or a baby daddy, then more than likely, you'll be number 2. If they have 2, then it's a high chance you'll be number 3. And the man that's most successful financially will always somehow be held accountable for all of the kids indirectly. For example, if your child's mother is about to be homeless. Well, if you don't want your child to be homeless, most men would just pay her rent, basically providing shelter for his child, her, as well as her other kids that belong to other men. Now, my advice would be to go ahead and take your child from her and then let her figure out her own problems. But most people wouldn't do that. The most responsible father will also be held accountable for all of the kids because they know they can't get any productivity out of the others. So yes, Southside is less than smart for making all of these children, creating a new generation of broken homes. The older generations, they should definitely make sure they warn the younger generations about these pitfalls and the consequences for recklessly spraying themselves all over the place and allowing themselves to be embarrassed publicly for their horrible decisions. Shout out to Anthony R., Mike P., Don Jeter, and Dark Power. Thank you all for your contributions to this channel. Want to see more content like this? You can support the channel as well. The link to the Cash App is below in the description. Ladies, fellas, want a balanced analysis, want the truth? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel and don't forget to like and share.